What's up, bitches? Welcome to the Listen Bitch podcast with your host, Brandon Lynette. Housekeeping. Make sure you are subscribed to the podcast, that you click the follow so you do not miss every episode that's coming out. And make sure you're signed up for emails at brandonlynette.com. Get into my Listen Bitch Facebook group. And I think that's it right now. That's the pay to play. The podcast is free. You're getting tons of amazing information. So, the price is share this on all your socials. Okay. Subscribe. Make sure you leave a review. Um, and then put in the work, bitch. That's what we're going to talk about. Putting in the work. We talked yesterday about keeping a promise to yourself. We are holding people to these incredible standards that we're not holding ourselves to. So, this is our season of self love. And if you really want to come into this feeling empowered, feeling strong, you want this confidence, I'm going to give you some tips today so that you can boost your self confidence, because the better you feel, the better choices you make. And I've learned that in every situation, whether it's a health journey or a business journey or a passion journey, whatever it is I'm doing, the better I feel, the better the outcome for everything. 100%. So, I mean, who couldn't use more self confidence, right? It's a lot of times I feel like we all come up short when it comes to confidence, but rest assured, because there are ways to get it back. When your confidence lacking, you've got to take massive responsibility for where you are, take control of the situation, and then you get to be that co-creator to build yourself up to be confident again. And that's it. There are no limits. And we're going to talk about limits later this week or early next week. There are no limits when you are self confident. Like, you break the glass ceiling, because the more confident you are, the more action you're going to take. And then you start to feel that payout of like, damn, this is really working. And the action is going to pay off. Your goals are going to be accomplished. And then you just start dreaming bigger. It's a natural response. Okay. Um, and once you really know how to build this confidence, you are a powerful human. Okay. You have tapped into something far beyond our human abilities. You have tapped into the world of supernatural being. I mean, we are not just meat suits. Okay. It's time for you to tap into the unlimited power and potential that you have. Self confidence is always going to be yours for the taking. Okay. And it starts simple. It's very small. You make a short to-do list and then accomplish it. Okay. You don't lie to yourself. You don't create this whole list of, ridiculous, ambitious, overly ambitious, unachievable goals that you're just going to fail at, that you try to do everything all at once. This doesn't work. I want you just to start with a short to-do list. Okay. Maybe that's, no matter what you put on the list, okay, let me just get this out of the way here. You want to start with the toughest thing first, okay? And I know when you are struggling with self confidence, that may not always be the best choice. So every time I give you guys these tips, I want you to give yourself grace, okay? Because we're all in a different season. In my point of view, I don't ever talk about shit that I haven't gone through. I don't, and if I do a disclaimer and I make sure you guys know, like, I'm just speaking on this. I've not lived through it, but built my confidence. Absolutely. It's something I've lived through. But our seasons are going to be different because no one has lived my fucking life. Okay. No one has lived your life. And all the shit that's coming at you, I was handling shit too, but it might be different. Okay. And, I went through this process of really comparing myself to, people in certain industries that were with me. And I'm just like, how are they doing it? Well, for one, they're not a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling kids. Like, they're not doing that. And for two, the amount of kids I have is not normal, not normal. So my shit looks different, but it's all the same point. It's all the same point. I give myself grace because I have a lot of bodies in the house, and there's a lot of things that can come up that are going to throw a wrench into whatever I have planned, you know? Um, or for instance, I've I've been working on, some things over the past few weeks, and I got this double ear infection. Still deaf, you guys. I can't hear shit. Um, and it threw everything out of whack. So now I'm not beating myself up. I'm literally just taking the list. It's a little shorter than I want it to be, and I'm doing the things that matter the most to me. So it's about asking yourself, like, what is the most important thing to me? That's it. And maybe you need to start with the easiest things first. And I have days where I do just do the easiest things first because I am that person who will procrastinate. But it is on the days that I know that I have the time to uh-oh, y'all. Pause here. My babies are waking up daddy. Again, give yourself the grace. That was a perfect example. I I have no idea where I was. I have no idea. So I'm giving myself the grace to just keep recording, even though who knows where we're going to end up. But I know I was talking about the to-do list and giving yourself the grace because we're all in different chapters of our life, different shit's happening. We're all fighting different demons, honestly. Um, but just take it small. Show yourself that you can be productive and successful. And the important part, like the most important part of this, is that you are holding yourself accountable. Just like I talked about yesterday, don't lie to yourself, okay? You've got to make the plan. You have to take the action, okay? You want to execute. Okay? It's not about just writing down some goals and then, trying to manifest them and just sit back watching Netflix. That's not going to get you where you want to be. It's about taking the action. What are the habits, the goals? What do you need to do to follow through? Um, and it doesn't matter what it is. Every time you make a plan and you follow through, you're going to gain power. You're going to have confidence in yourself. You're building that trust in yourself. You are actually repairing the relationship with you. And it doesn't matter if it's following through with a plan to go to the gym, or maybe you're going to clean out your closet. Do the list. Okay. Make the list, get it done. And you've got, I told you guys, don't be silly. Don't be silly. We're not putting our shit on the internet because fuck those people. Okay. Keep your biggest goals and dreams to yourself. Revealing this stuff, I don't know what it is, but you lose a source of power. And I've done this before. Like I've celebrated with my husband just about the idea of something. The idea we would be so excited. We're like, let's go celebrate. And then I never took the action to follow through. Like there's something about an energetic exchange when you talk about it out loud with other people and you try to live in that emotion as if it's already, you've done it. It kind of backfires 100%. So I don't want you telling your business to other people. Not just that, but then you have this chance of, getting yourself to consider quitting because what if they don't believe in you? What if they don't back you up? And I've noticed a lot of times, this is what I know to be true in my experience, is that I could tell my big goals to people. And if they were really quiet, I would take that as a sign it was a bad idea. But the truth was, the really quiet was, excuse me, them kicking their own ass 100%. So there might be negative comments here. People are going to make you question yourself, question your goals. And 100% their perspective is from their experience in life. Okay. Maybe they've never done anything. So it's really fucking terrifying when they hear someone else is going to do something. Maybe they just sit around and they're super fucking judgmental and they think that it's silly to be, you know, start day one somewhere. That's a weird thing too. People have a thing for that. They actually won't do anything with their lives because they don't want to be new. Nobody wants to start on day one. Yeah, day one sucks, bitch, but you'll get over it. Um, but you just have no guarantee that it's going to be a positive, point of support. 100%. Um, Something that I'm noticing a lot that I have changed. I'm trying to work on my posture. I do this thing like when I go places, when I'm in public, I just I don't know. There's a lot of things that come into play. Okay. We won't get into that because that's like 10 episodes of Brandon's bullshit, baggage, drama, trauma shit. Okay. But I literally walk around with my eyes on the floor. I don't make eye contact. I like try to be small. Like try to just like no one can see me. I can't see anyone. And I'm very narrow minded. Like I'm just in and out. I do my things. Um, and I feel that. I feel the shrinking in my shoulders. I feel the slug in my neck. I promise how you use your body is going to affect how you feel 100%. And a lot of things that I do when I work with my clients is when they're talking to me about, you know, emotional situations, I can see the stance in their body language. I can respect the posture because we kind of clam up when we're feeling hurt. But the minute that they tell their story and we're talking about how to rewrite a version that serves us better, like how can we change the perspective on this? How can we see whatever it is? I actually have them sit up and put their shoulders back, chest out, head really tall. 100% you talk different. You hold yourself different and you feel different. If you sit and stand tall, you will naturally have a level of self-confidence come over you. I mean, if you think, I want you guys to think about someone that you know that just has it, that they're confident as fuck, you know that they have their shit together. How do they move? Like, what are some of the body language habits that they have? I want you to try to mimic that, mimic the movements, mimic the posture. Notice how much more confident you feel. That's it. Or go watch a movie, you know, that's go watch actors, people that you know are super confident. Think about that character, watch how they use their body, practice standing, sitting, moving the same exact way. How you use your body affects how you feel. And not just like that posture, not just, you know, it's anything you do with your body, meaning like how you're feeding it, how you're moving it, how you're holding it, you know, the habits you have. I would chew the skin off my fingers all day long with anxiety, with my anxious feelings. Um, I mean, it was terrible. It was terrible. And that was a very insecure habit, okay? Because it just made me want to shrink away. I never would let anybody see my hands. And when you're just like someone who has a nervous habit like that, you're not confident, you're not holding the conversation, you're definitely not drawing attention in the room. That's it. Um, but just try. Find someone that you think is super confident that just oozes confidence. And I want you to try to mimic some of the things that they do and see how different you feel. Is it going to feel silly at first? Probably. Probably. Okay. But that's okay because we're going to get the fuck over it. It's our first day and we're going to give ourselves grace and we're going to hold our motherfucking head up high. We're going to put our shoulders back and we're going to own shit. That's it. Um, Journaling is a big key for me, especially when it comes to my confidence. I do journal the fuck out of some affirmations. Okay. I've always done that. But something that you can start with if you're not ready to make that whole commitment is just take one day and I want you to write down all of your positive qualities. Okay. Because I promise there are so many things you can admire about yourself. Even if you have to call your mom for inspiration. Okay. Make a list of all your positive qualities. It's not going to take long before you feel a little baby confidence welling up inside of you. Right. Keep the list with you. When you have to reflect on that, maybe you need to hear it from other people, but this will change your perspective too. I get into these ruts where I just look at myself and I find something that I hate, and that's all I can see. That's all I can focus on. You know, you change your perspective and you start listing all of your positive qualities, how you act, how you look, how you hold yourself, how you dress, how you talk to people, how you treat people, how you are. Go through this list. There's millions of things. You'll start changing your perspective because if you ask yourself, what are my positive qualities? You're going to start noticing. That's it. You go where your focus goes. Energy goes where your focus goes. So if you're looking for all the good things, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to see the good things. And you don't have to do this on the same day, but I want you to list your accomplishments too. Go down memory lane and relive some of that past bullshit, okay? It's easy to feel confident when you can recall times that you fucking killed it. 100%. So feel free to bring up some times where you knew you needed to celebrate. And maybe you'll even think of some times that you should have celebrated, but you didn't. Celebrate all of your accomplishments, okay? And I think this one, we all just need a reminder from time to time to take the trash out. So you've got to remove the bullshit things from your life that you have been tolerating. We tolerate too much. Okay. Get the bullshit out of your life. That means people, items, things, the rattling muffler on your car, everything that annoys you. Unless you're my husband, because I know we all annoy you. So you can't get rid of us. You're stuck, baby. You're stuck. But you have to tell yourself that you deserve better and then you make it happen. That's it. You have to set a standard. You have to protect your boundaries. You can't be confident if you have, four losers in the room and you become the fifth loser. And by loser, I'm talking about people that are unmotivated, who'd rather talk about people than goals and ideas, who aren't going anywhere with their lives and pretty much waste their time doing nothing. We're big dreamers here, bitch. We are here to become powerful creators of a life that we have dreamed of. It is time to do that. Okay. Then you got to find something that you're good at. What are you good at? And whatever that is, you're going to feel better after doing it. Like, I really like doing this podcast. And every time I do an episode, I'm like, dang, I feel good. I feel good. You've got to spend time each day doing something that you know you're great at. Your self confidence will automatically start to grow. And the idea, definitely moving your body, exercise is more than just health benefits. Okay. We're talking, it is your willpower, your stamina, your self belief. If you are someone like me who is, has flirted with being anxious their whole lives, you guys that have that anxiety, exercise helps. And it does all of these things. Every single one of those things, it's going to boost. Okay. It's going to help you boost your self confidence. So every single day, you want to make sure that you are moving your body 100%. Move your body, feed your body well. You're not going to feel confident if you go plow through three, value meals from McDonald's and six Cokes and a 12-pack of donuts. You're not going to feel confident. You feel like a fuck. So you've got to start taking notes all day. What are your habits? And maybe you need to start there. Maybe you're like, I just don't even know at what point I have lost all the self confidence. Like, what am I doing to feel so shitty about myself? And call yourself out on the bullshit. So take notes today of all the things you do. And I want to know, like, are all of these things serving you in a way that make you feel good and you're lifting your head high? 100%. So the breakfast you eat should make you stand a little taller, should feel a little better, should make you feel sexy schmexy. That workout you have going, absolutely. After you catch your breath and you wipe the sweat off, you should stand tall. Wear it proud. I love, my husband gets excited because like he's seeing the gains. You know what I mean? I even pulled my own guns out the other day. I'm like, man, maybe I do have a little muscle. That shit's exciting and it makes you more confident and excited to get back and keep doing what you're doing to get the results. It's the action that gives us the power. Okay. How you're treating your body is everything. What are you doing? Are you spending 4 hours a day watching TV, sitting around doing nothing? Because that motherfucker is now going to be a confident motherfucker. Okay. Or are you out there doing the things, like actually doing shit, handling stuff, figuring out, ooh, what would I be really good at doing today? Handle all the bullshit, your little to do list, all the basic chores, all the dumb shit, get that done. That's going to make you feel confident. Like, fuck yeah, I handle my shit. I love when I get all my chores done, you know, get the shower all sparkling clean. I'm like, dang, good job, girl. I feel good about that. Little things. If you take pride and get excited about the little things, you start getting excited about bigger things and you just feel powerful. You feel more confident. It's a gift and it's a cycle and it feeds off of itself. So it just naturally continues to grow. And then your dreams and your goals change as you grow through this new level of confidence. And I mean, the truth is, bitch, you are not going to feel confident 100% of the time. You're just not. I mean, shit's going to happen. Okay. Like you're going to have a double ear. ear infection and Mother Nature's going to come visit you and say, congrats, you're not pregnant. You're just going to feel, right? But you sure can come a lot closer than you think. I would say still, even being, deaf and, Mother Nature's visiting, I don't give a shit. I feel good. I'm like, oh, I'm doing it. I'm still doing the things. I'm proud of myself. Little things just showing up, you know? You're closer than you think. You can get this. And how different would your life be if you were confident? I mean, what would you be doing different? A lot, right? Self confidence is always there. Even in challenging situations, self confidence is going to show up for you. You just have to see it, grow it, cultivate it, create it, multiply it. Simple actions I gave you today are going to be the easiest way to find the self confidence that you might have lost. Okay. All is not lost, sweetheart. It's there. It just needs to be cultivated again. Okay. So the seed's planted. I want you to water it, bitch. Create some habits, do your homework. And I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.